Welcome to the VIP section.
Jay, baby, y'all.
It's your boy Jay, baby, and we back with another night of the Industry Wednesdays. And we are here with the lovely LA Love. How you doing, LA?
Hi. Yeah, I'm great. Blessed. How are you?
Yes. It's so good to have you. Like I told you, I was telling your mom that we never really have artists on the platform that were actors also. I can see a lot of them artists
Really?
then become actors, maybe later, but never doing it at the same time. So
Correct.
I'm glad that we have you. You know what I'm saying? And we're
I'm
having
very
a drink because we have you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What's the drink?
Okay, I'm glad you asked that. The drink tonight, let me show you the bottle. It is sponsored tonight by Mr. and Mrs. You never heard of it, but he is a NBA player who sponsors the show once in a while.
Love it.
Yeah, that's his own liquor. So we do like to drink when we do have somebody worth drinking for. And you are.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, we try to get a vibe. Because also, you're coming on also with us where it really gets rocking tonight on Instagram Live. That's when you're really going to turn up tonight. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes. But we're going to talk about that later. Let's get to the interview. Okay. So, at what age did you say that you fell for the love of music?
So the age I fell into the love of music is probably 12 years old, 12, 13. I started writing poems at 9. Then I realized I can convert my poems into songs at 12. So after that, I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to be an artist. And I loved music ever since I could remember. I was performing for my mom and her clients at 5 years old in her nail salon growing up.
Wait. Yo, let's clap that up for her. Yeah, because you know what?
What state is she from?
She's from Maryland, right?
Maryland, yes.
Oh, that's even better.
DMV area, okay.
Yes.
And
So how did you not? She just heard another voice and you didn't even introduce. You know, that's my brother. He's the co-host on here. No one ever sees Tone, but Tone is more famous than me.
Tone, don't.
Everybody loves Tone. Tone is in the cut.
I'm your conscious.
Give yourself a bomb.
That's a fact. Okay, so Tone, yeah, she's from Maryland.
Yes.
And yeah, go ahead. In Maryland,
Yes.
you must love seafood and crabs and all of that.
That's what I am. I'm a vegan. I'm a pescatarian / vegan. So, but I love.
So do you go to the wharf?
No, I have. You want to know the funny thing is, I've been there before, but I haven't been there in my adult life. It's crazy.
Wait,
Not a wharf.
what's the wharf, Tone?
That's where all the seafood shit in the water.
Oh,
Now, for me,
guys that come down to Harlem with the stuff.
Yeah.
Got you.
yeah. Now I'm home personally. I like seafood boils, so I'm like hot and juicy. You know,
What's
so.
the difference, LV?
Indeed.
The seafood, because LV's the chef. Escucha May is a hell of a cook here. He's a
Really?
sound man, a producer, all of that here, and he's just unbelievable. But he could cook.
Styles of seafood.
Got you.
So seafood, sausage, corn, potatoes.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yo, and you know what? I gotta say, she's the first vegan we had on the show. You know what I mean? She's the first vegan. Okay, so
Not vegan.
what's
Her vegan.
Got you. All right, so let's go back to the 5 years old in the mom shop.
Yes.
What was that like? Let's paint the picture for the people out there at 5 years old, because that's unbelievable. At 5 years old, I couldn't even do a whole sentence in front of grown-ups. At that, perform in front of them, I was too shy. At a nail salon, like, yes, let's talk about this.
So, like I said, I've always been into music. So at 5 years old, I would perform for all momagers' clients, and they would give me tips, and I would be the entertainer of the night. I love it.
Wait, hold on, you would get tips?
Yes.
Like what kind of tips? Like were they like at 5 years old? I know you couldn't remember, but do you remember? Like, do you think they were?
I would get
I
tips.
thought she meant nail tips. I didn't think you meant physical cash.
Oh yeah, it's all about that cash.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yes.
No, because talking to your mom, I can tell she's a real boss. That's why I believe this story.
The real boss. She's the real boss. LA love the boss. The real boss.
Got you. No, because she's the way she handles herself, everything I can just tell she's the boss. So let's talk about this nail salon. What do you remember like the people coming in the nail salon? Did they influence you to go further with being in the entertainment business in the nail salon?
Absolutely. A lot of her clients that were her clients that have been with her for a while, they always used to encourage me to keep going. You're going to make it. You're going to be somebody big. You're going to be very successful. You have what it takes. So when they were tipping me, that was their way of saying, keep going. You got it.
Got you. So, okay. So how many years did this last for, going to the nail salon? By the way, your nails are lovely. You can tell that your mom owns a nail salon. You got that. Okay, so let's talk about that. How many years did this last, going to the actual, nail salon performing?
Oh my goodness, for years, from at least 5 to 10, 11 years old. When I was 11, she actually closed her salon down. We raised my nephew together, and then we pursued my career after that. So Momager had her career for 25 years, and then she put all her managerial skills into me, and it's been a wrap ever since.
Okay, let's rewind it a little bit, because let's clap it up. You know what? No. You know what? Because if you look at our shows, we have plaques behind us too, and people think that me and my brother, we're industry babies too.
I love it.
So I need to know, what you said your mom's career for 25 years. You mean in the nail salon? Or
correct.
In the business?
Entrepreneurship, owning her own businesses and things like that. Yeah.
No, because a boss is a boss. That's why I just need the one to know that, because the next thing you're going to say, like, yeah, my mom made the Benjamins beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. But yeah, but definitely. So, you could say your mom just swag, her energy, and her boss status, like, and the people around gave you the energy to want to be an entertainer?
Correct. Well, not even just want to be an entertainer, but to want to be successful. You know, me being an entertainer, which is something in me. I don't come from a family of music. So when I started writing and being in entertainment, everybody's looking like, what the fuck? Like, you didn't get that from me, because that's not what I do. But I just had that naturally in me after 9 years old, and starting to write at 9, and it was poetry. It was like, wow, wait, convert my poems into songs, and that's how I became a full entertainer.
Got you. Okay. So, I mean, would you say a lot of these R&B, you're R&B, right?
Say that one more time. Oh, baby, we do a little R&B, but rap R&B.
Because one minute she's rapping a little bit, then she's singing. So that's what I'm like.
Both,
right? Okay.
Both.
What? So, you said the other day that you like an artist that sings and raps together.
Yeah, and I like artists that can do anything.
Yes. So I like that. Okay, were you always rapping at a young age, or were you singing first?
You want to know the funny thing is, I was singing first. I started singing, and my voice was always very raspy growing up, and it was very actually deep when I was a kid. So everybody was like, "Wait a minute, you're singing. Your voice is like, it's different. It's not the singing, crystal clear singing." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." At 9 years old, when I started writing that poetry, and then I converted that into rap at 12. It was a rap ever since then, because what I started doing is, everybody was a rapper growing up. All the guys were rapping, all my guy friends were rapping, and we always used to sit around each other. And I'm like, "You guys, look, I got this rap," and they're like, "Spit it," and I do the rap, and they're like, "Yo, you're like fucking kind of dope, right?" Then we started being competitive, and I'm like, "Well, get me on this track." I'm 13, 14. Well, then I started burning them on it. They're like, "Well, wait a minute, you really do this." And
so you said at 13, 14, you was like burning the dudes and like in rapping?
Correct. No, correct. Like, and it was funny. All my guy friends were older. So if I was 13, they were 15, 16. And I always, I got all the game, absorbed all this knowledge. And they're like, we're back and forth. We're being competitive, but it's good. Being competitive is good. And then when they're like testing the pen, they're like, whoa, you can rap. I'm like, I can rap.
Okay, so here's my question. What type of, let's go back to when you were 5, let's say 7 years old right now. 8 years old.
Let's bring it to the time where she joined the gang and started doing drills.
Yeah. Facts. No, but listen, okay, 7 years old, 8 years old. Okay, when you were in school, first of all, what would you say elementary school did you go to?
Oh my goodness, I went to so many, so I'm not even going to shout them out. I was always the new kid. And I was always very popular. So it's like I'm the new popular kid every fucking year in a different
Right.
school.
Well,
So we
you
moved.
know, you cannot teach that. Because, you know, when you put people in the room, the people that have charisma, people that have stars, you know, star power, it comes out.
Yes.
You can't teach that. That's why they're
Right.
stars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not for
Right.
real. So that's what I'm saying. You say you went to different schools and did different things and you were always the most popular person in the school?
Always the most popular, never tried to be like, if you look in the back of that back of the yearbook, best dressed, most popular, me.
Got you. Okay, so were you real girly, tomboyish?
Both. I was a tomboy as well because I used to run track when I was a kid. So I was both. I was tomboy, then I got girly, and then I got feminine. Then I'm like, wait a minute,
Did she say she used to run a trap?
No,
she
run
ran
track.
Oh, track. Oh, okay.
Why does Tone think you're like some real gangster? Like, I don't know, Tone. Like,
She said she's from Maryland.
Yo, this is the most ladiest lady ever. Yes, right here. You know, I think because Tone can't see.
That's Lady Heron from Harlem Nights.
You know what it is? We so used to having all types of, you know, it's rappers and just the hip hop.
We have a Scarlett. No, she was nice though. She was nice.
Yeah.
She was nice.
Yeah,
Her
you saying
song
the
is crazy.
last interview we did with Scarlett. That's why he's feeling like this. I'm like, okay, you're right, but this is, you know, this is like a complete different. LA love. Right.
I
Okay.
get it.
So let's say 9 years old, you was definitely the most popular person in the school. So at that time, did people know you did music?
You know what? People didn't realize I started doing music until middle school, not really elementary, until like 6th, 7th grade.
Gotcha.
So I shut down school lunch. I would have them banging on the desk, rapping and all that. And everybody's like, whoa, wait a minute, you really rap. So it's funny. My childhood best friend at the time could tell you, like, LA's been doing this. Like, she was rapping in middle school. And then that's when everyone knew that I was an artist in middle school.
That's crazy.
Did you ever write out a rap song, like one of your favorite rap songs when you was at this time?
Did I ever write down from something I wrote or just something?
No, like my first rap song I ever wrote out was Fresh Prince. Parents Just Don't Understand. Like, I'll never forget it.
No, it's funny. No, I never did. But let me tell you something. Rap was not permitted in my house. They didn't allow me to listen to rap, my parents. So I was not exposed to rap music. I got exposed on my own. So me writing or me hearing anything was just from me.
Yeah.
So Sukihana's definitely not getting played in the house today.
Well, hold on. I love my girl Suki. Shout out to Suki.
Yeah, she says that.
Wait a minute.
No,
Wait a
you're
minute.
right. We love Suki, man. Stop.
I
No,
love
I'm just saying
Suki.
but
I want to be honest. When I was definitely supervised when I was under, when I was a kid, and I wasn't able to do that type of music at all. Yeah.
Gotcha. No, because the reason I asked that was because I had a feeling that you didn't just like some people like, you know what, I just want to do, because I know a lot of people that say, you know, I just want to do music. Like you could have been doing music 2 weeks ago and just started doing music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Because
I'm saying that I could tell from your songs, because I listen to music. Me and my brother, we're like A&Rs. We can critique everything, and we're listening to your music, and every line is hitting, every ad lib. It sounds professional. Just want you to know
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're producers. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked you. That's why I asked that. Yeah. Okay. So now you're in middle school. You're beating on the lunch table. Everybody's like, okay, she got bars. She's okay. At that time, did you decide that you were gonna be in the music business, or you just was gonna? Because I'm not sure. I need to know. Were you involved in acting first or music?
Music first. Acting fell into my lap. I never actively pursued acting. It fell into my lap with my platform. Social media is your platform.
Gotta give up I like that. Yes.
Yo, kill us.
Yeah, your platform. So when you're exposed to so many people and you have so many fans and things like that, you get presented so many opportunities. But to be honest with you, growing up, I've always been very animated. I've always reenacted movies. So everyone's like, this is not a shocker to me. Like, you've always been an actress as well.
Right. Okay. So, no, I feel that. Okay. So now they know what's going on. High school. Are you still at that time? Are you thinking, I want to be an entertainer? Or are you just being a kid in high school, kid in school?
I did not go to high school. I was homeschooled after 8th grade.
Oh my!
And if we want to get into that, I actually got out
I
of
never met
school.
nobody who homeschooled.
I actually got kicked out of 8th grade. The principal called momager and said,
She
we're going
was gang banging.
to have to kick her out.
SHEABABYTV.
We're going to have to kick her out because she's too popular. I got kicked out of school for being too popular, disturbing the curriculum.
They tried to do the same thing to me in high school.
Never a troublemaker.
Okay, no, I ain't gonna lie. That sounds like a Nickelodeon show. They kicked me out of school because I'm too popular, right? That sounds crazy. How the
Like,
hell
momager literally got the call, guys. Like, hello, yeah, this is Principal so and so from we just think that LA should be homeschooled. I mean, it's just too much going on. There's too much chaos. No one's doing their work. Homeschooler. Bam.
What? So imagine getting that call. Like, we have to, like, kick you out of school because these guys don't want to go to class. You feel me?
They had that kind of class. It's called BOCES. I don't know why.
So why did they pin that on you?
Don't put that on me. I'm just, it's just a lot. God.
Damn. Yeah, okay, so all right. So you did the homeschooling. How was that?
It was easy for me, just being homeschooled. I've always been into more so just being into doing research and studying on my own, and momager was the best teacher ever. So we got it done, and that's what we did.
So she was literally home with you all day teaching you?
Not all day, but she did what she needed to do when she needed to do it.
Okay, so let's talk about this homeschool stuff for a little while because
I was quarantined in 8th grade.
A lot of people are doing homeschool even without even being forced to.
Yeah, because all that LB.
Correct.
So you would just get school work from the school?
Correct. No, well, we had our own assignments as well. We would just pull up our own assignments and things like that. But to be honest with you, after 8th grade, it's like pretty much they kind of like you're on your own with that research, or you either have a tutor outside of the house, or your parent is your teacher tutor.
Gotcha. Okay, so the whole time you're inside, I guess doing homeschooling
on the road, in the house, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you mean like if you're out with your mom, you was doing work?
Correct.
Okay.
Or on the grind.
Nail salon, whatever.
So you can honestly say you was the valedictorian of your school.
I think she would have been anyway. I think she would have definitely been the winner anyway.
Because I didn't go to prom either.
So you still couldn't go to the high school prom? I know they wanted you to go.
Oh my God, they wanted me to go, but that's what I said. My sacrifice is this: I'm not going to prom, but I'm going to be walking the red carpet one day. So that's my prom.
Yes, sir.
That's my prom.
I like that. Okay, so
sacrifice.
Okay, so now you did the homeschooling. Now, anytime during that homeschooling, did any thought in your mind say, I want to get in the studio, build a studio, put together a studio? What leads up to, becoming LA Love?
Putting in work. I would lock myself into the studio night after night after night at 13, 14. I'm like, Mom, can you book me some studio time? I just want to go in the studio. I would record 6, 7 songs a night. Just my consistency. I tell people all the time, you can't have 1 foot out of this and 1 foot in. It's either you're 10 toes in or you're 10 toes out.
Oh, you like that, right, Tone? Tone said the same thing, because Tone says that's one thing we examine. If we look at your platform and you don't have up-to-date music, you definitely can't rock with us.
Correct. Because you're not an artist. You're not an artist.
You're active. I gotta say that. You're active.
Yes.
That I do say.
Thank you. Because you're not truly an artist until you have a catalog. A body of work is what makes you an artist. You've been putting in.
Yeah. No, and I just feel like also the body of work is what you want to lead up to if you're a real artist, is because, let's keep it real, a lot of these people that's in the entertainment business that's on 20, 30 years, like LL Cool J or all these guys, whoever you want to name, they're getting paid off the body of work. That's what you're saying.
Correct. Their catalog. Right.
So if you have one hit, you're not going to get paid.
You know what I'm saying? So from that one hit.
No, you get paid off one hit, but for lifetime, it's going to be hard.
If building generational wealth, really building a legacy comes from a catalog. Absolutely.
Yeah, and hearing you talk, it seems like you're schooled about the business.
Very. Very.
Nah, because a person not schooled in the business is a waste of time of even being.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you gonna learn.
Or you gonna learn. That's right.
You're gonna learn.
You said you was in the studio, 7 songs. So okay, now, did you decide from I want to put something out from there, or you just was doing the records?
Well, I had songs on MySpace at 13 when I was underage.
Oh, you said MySpace.
Shout out to MySpace.
MySpace is it. What's it? MySpace
My-
is all of this.
Shout out to Tom.
Shout out to Tom.
And I made so much noise on my.
He said, Tom, you
back
can DM me.
I made
Tom
so
was
much
the first
noise,
thing I looked for on Facebook.
Yes.
so much noise back then underage that MySpace actually reached out to the email and wanted to like sponsor and all types of different things. So we had a lot going on back then.
What?
Yeah, my first song was Swagger So Mean on MySpace at 13. It's probably still up there.
Damn. Wait, hold on. I don't know too many people that was putting music on MySpace at that time. MySpace
Me?
is really used that you were smart.
Everyone was putting "This Is Why I'm Hot."
Yes.
Trying to think. Oh yeah, me and the Travis go
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Like MySpace, she was smart. Now, who told you to go that route?
Shopper. Window Shopper was on a lot of people's.
Who put me onto MySpace, you're asking?
No, who told you to put the music on MySpace?
Oh my goodness, Mama Jen.
Mama Joe. Yo,
Because
Mama Joe's it.
she found out, listen, when she found out I was on there, I was just taking pictures. All these followers were coming in. And she said, what about this? You're in the studio, put this song up there. And I'm like, I could upload on there. And I'm up there uploading. She's like, put it up there. And then boom, I go to school. It's over.
Wait, so
Mama just definitely about her business. Mama just definitely, she definitely got a coupon book in the house.
So you saying when you went to school off MySpace, the song went viral? Just
The
in
song-
your neighborhood, the school?
I was in sixth or seventh, I think 7th grade. And it was on ever since then.
Yo, that's crazy. That's unbelievable, right? Yo,
I had everybody like, oh, so you really do music now? You really rap? I had people knocking on my door at my house like, you really rap? You got a song out? I'm like, yeah, they were going to listen.
what? That's crazy.
How'd you come up with the name?
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we thought you was from LA. Like you see the LA love. You said
No, so
and Paulie was like, no, she's from DC,
Maryland.
I'm
Maryland.
from Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland. Yeah.
So LA comes from my first name, Lauren Elise. LA.
Oh,
And
that's
yes,
right.
Lauren Elise. Yes. And
became-
then love.
That pop up on the yeah.
And she got so much love in school, she had to leave.
And then love.
I get it.
I've always been so passionate about what I do. And then the boss is, I've always been built on my own self-success. So I incorporated that together. And I've always been bossy. I'm a Scorpio, so speak for yourself.
I could tell Tone that any dude involved with her, you can't play no games. I can tell that with her. She looked like she's a boss for real. She's not playing. She like, you know what I mean? That's a fact.
I love the boss. We can split the bill at the end of the night.
Yeah, Tom. Facts. Yeah, okay, so high school, you're a star. The neighborhood knows you. How was that feeling?
I'm being in middle school and actually people really saying, oh my God, you're an artist and really getting attention was, it felt regular. And I'm going to tell you why. Humbly, it felt regular because I was getting that type of attention before the music. So when the music came out, it's just intensified. Like, oh my God, like that's the girl. I was having other kids at other schools around the county. Like, we heard about you. And I'm like, oh shit, it's me.
That's crazy.
So it really started to feel like, okay, wow, this is what I want to actively pursue. But I was used to getting that type of attention. But when you talk about that type of attention with music, it's a different ballgame.
Right.
And it pushes you to either fully do this or fully not. You're either going to commit to it or you're not. And I committed.
Got you. So, yo, being committed is the hardest thing about the music business. Everybody want to be an artist, but they're not committed.
Nobody wants to put in the work.
How did you commit yourself?
You know what? Really understanding if I really wanted this and this is what I wanted to do, I knew I had to put all of me in it. I've sacrificed all my childhood teenage life, even in my 20s now. So when I think about all the sacrifices that I knew I had to put into it, that's what kept me committed. Me wanting to build that legacy for my family, me wanting to give back what my mom put into me wanting to give back to my family, because I knew that this would take care of my family and families to come, if that makes sense. So I knew that I wanted to do, but at the same time, I said, this takes a lot of discipline. So the proms, the hanging out, the malls and all that, that has to be, you know, you got to split your time up with that. And I really put damn near 90% into this. And that's why, you know, I've gotten to where I am today, just because putting in that work. So I knew what it took. I seen Momager, shout out to Momager. I've seen her be successful at being an entrepreneur, and I've seen how much work she put in for that. So I'm like, if she could do it, I could do it. Got to be committed and got to work at it every day. Being successful is not something that you go to sleep and wish to do. You have to actively do it and execute.
No, she's speaking. Yo, you got everybody. Now, when you got out of high school, is that when you would say that it really started for you?
In middle school, so what it started for me around like really taking off, because keep in mind, I was doing shows back and forth in Atlanta from 15, 16, 17, back and forth to New York, really actively pursuing my music career. But it really started taking off for me as a viral sensation, Instagram and all that at 18, 19 years old.
Damn.
Yeah.
Give her a bomb, Tone. So, okay, so Instagram, let's start from there.
Yes.
How the hell did you get so many followers and get so lit on there? It's just, because it's like, you know, it's amazing how, you know, listening to your story, seeing that you started from MySpace.
MySpace.
Do you see the same people from MySpace over on Instagram?
I
like
do
in the
see
comments, like
some people actually say, boss, I've been a fan of yours for like 12 years. I'm like, oh, whoa, okay, I was a minor then, but it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Some of them grew up with me as well. But to be honest with you, when I was getting on Instagram, I was late to the party. I remember Momager was like, hey, she was doing research and she was like, you know, I'm going to
always having the plans.
Yes, I'm going to need you to get on this app. And I'm like, what app? Instagram. I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do it. So I was 17 when I got on Instagram, and for like a year, I had like 7K followers. Like it never fucking moved. I was like, oh, I don't like this platform. Platform doesn't have any motion for me. So she's like, I'm going to need you to start being on there and doing things. So, you know, I've always worked out.
I feel like your mother has a TikTok, a Twitch. She gets sturdy and all that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Her mother, her Instagram is Liddy.
Yes. Yes, and I've always taken care of my body. So I would put up fitness videos that were, you remember when Instagram was 9-second videos? 9 seconds.
Yes.
And I would put up like my snippets of my music behind it, but it was only 9 seconds. But hey, look, it got traction. And then from there, I started being consistent. I started doing cross promotions. I started really getting engaged in the community. And then after that, I went from like 7K to 50K in a month, then 50 to 100K in 2 months.
No. Listen, I've been all through your page to see the comments. Like, it's like the people love you. That's why I just always read about ask you that, because, you know, just seeing like the, you know, how your story from how you started to, you know, to now. Okay, let's talk. Now.
Look, they tried to take me out. Last year, they tried to take me out with 3.7 million, but we back on that ass.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Yeah, so my last Instagram page, my first one, 3.7 million, it got hacked, and then whatever, they took the page or whatever. But then we came back.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, we came back a year later, and we're back in the M's. So
yes, that's crazy. Okay, so I had the one to ask you about Jazzy Faye. But before we get to Jazzy Faye, I wanted to talk about the show you was on. I saw that you was on a reality show. The was it the Bag Girl?
Move the Bag Girls.
Yes. Yes. Let's talk about that. How was that experience?
Oh, the Bad Girls. Oh my God. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Detroit for one. So with and shout out to Will, the director. He reached out a couple years ago with Bad Girls 1 back in 2019. And they wanted me on the Bad Girls. My first movie was actually The After Party on Netflix. So after that, I
Tell him that damn. You saw that?
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
So after that,
Tell him that damn.
after that, I started getting so many different other movie offers. I'm like, okay, wow, like so much is on the table. So they were talking to Momager. A couple months went by. Momager kind of just, let it ride. And then 6 months later, it's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We looked over the script. We loved it. We went to Detroit. We shot it in Detroit. I had to get all the Detroit lingo down. It was really, really fun because I'm like, look, reading this
Detroit lingo.
Learning the lingo like Bilal. I'm like Bel Air. They're like, no, it's Bilal. I'm like,
What
okay.
is that?
It's a Bilal. Yeah, it's a main road. Yeah, it's a road there, and then it's like, what up, though, and all this lingo, right? So I'm like, I had to get educated on the Detroit culture.
Yeah. Did you like?
So
Detroit?
did you see all the bullet holes and all the donut shops out there?
Oh my goodness, I did.
You said, oh my goodness, I did.
But
I told you, that's what I see when I was
Crazy.
I was out in Detroit. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So you said that the show was shot in Detroit.
yes, the movie was shot in Detroit, the first one, and then the second one we shot it in Detroit and Miami.
And how many other girls were on that show? I think it was what we counted while we was watching it.
3 other girls.
It's quite a few, right? Yeah. Okay. So how did you get along? What was the vibe with those girls?
3. Oh, I love them. Definitely shout out to Crystal the doll.
Well, give her a bomb, Tone.
I love her. Shout out to 3D9T as well, and we got Carmen Michelle on there as well. So
Got you. Oh man. So would you do the show again?
would I do the movie again? Ooh, you know what? My fans are literally like, "Where's Bad Girls 3?" And I'm like, ooh, you got to talk to the directors about that. So don't put me in.
Okay, but I mean, can you give us some type of insight? Is there going to be a part 3?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Y'all had to see her face. They're gonna love it when they see this. Huh? Yeah, she's definitely media trained. You said that you definitely got it. I think her shit is natural. Her shit is organic. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, but Jazzy Faye, is that it?
Yeah.
Did he come along to the play from the movie, or did you know him as a kid?
I've known Jazzy since I was 15.
Damn. How the hell
Yeah.
you know Jazzy Faye?
Yeah, we kept up with each other. We've always stayed in communications. He reached out, and then 5 years ago we did Get Money. Literally 5 years ago we did Get Money, and then we decided to release it last year. Timing in the universe. Timing.
That's crazy. She said, "Yo, we were just talking about that, LV. That you don't know when people do the songs when they come out."
No. Yeah, just because you do a song today doesn't mean it's coming out tomorrow. It just doesn't work.
That's a fact. How was it working with Jazzy Faye?
Oh my goodness, Jazzy's amazing. Jazzy very talented. Shout out to 88 Fingers that produced Get Money. Jazzy was on the hook. Funny story about Get Money. It was already done. They had it for another artist that was that's a big artist, very accomplished artist, and they challenged me. I remember the beat was presented, and my producer 88 was like, "You think you could do this, LA?" And then Mama was like, "Hell yeah, she could do it. Give her the track."
Yo, I just love. Yo, Mama J, we might have you need some more acts? Let us know. Let us know. We got 4 acts in here right now. Let us know. You got more people for the roster, and we are litty. We just need some of them Mama J plans.
Yo, Shay, out of all the Jazzy Faye songs, you know what song comes to mind whenever I think of Jazzy Faye?
What?
The Biggie duets.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. That's what I want to know. Because we have a producer right here. Is Jazzy Faye one of the goats? Of course. How the hell was it working with him? Was you like, were you young or did you know who you were working with?
Did he have the sleeveless sweater on?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was shaking in my boots at 15, but then when I established a relationship with him, I'm like, damn, Jazzy's cool as fuck. And then now we're like this. So
yeah,
that's Jazzy. That's Jazzy.
Yo, Jazzy. Yo, listen, it's unbelievable, right? She said, LV wants to know, have you had any production from him?
Oh, you want to know something? I have had production from him when I was a teenager, but that stuff never came out. Now, fast forward, Jazzy and I are going to get in the studio like in 2023. We're going to do this shit in 2023. We evolved. LA Love the Boss.
You know, Tom, I'm so, with having her on here, the boss, that's the first Shay Baby I heard the whole time, right? I need that for the reels with her. Yeah.
Shay baby.
Yeah. Okay, so all right, so Jazzy Faye, you said you were shaking your boots when you first worked with him at 15.
At 15, yes, because I knew, like I said, Jazzy's a legend. And when I got that call, hey, I want to introduce you to Jazzy Faye. I'm like, Jazzy Faye, oh my God, that's Sierra, that's Aaliyah, that's whole Atlanta. That's legendary, right? So I was shaking in my boots at 15. And then as I got to know Jazzy, so cool. He's so down to earth. And he really is like pro artist. He's about an artist being an artist.
Right.
Yeah.
God, I mean, shit.
It's different back then, but now it's like I can pick up the phone and be like, "What's up, Jazzy?"
Yeah, what's up? I would love to have been in the studio with Jazzy Faye. Like,
Lower the bass.
you know, Hirsch, what were some of the songs like with Jazzy Faye when like some of our classic favorites of Jazzy Faye? So many, right?
Oh, so many.
So many, yeah.
Sierra joint.
So many.
Sierra joint, yeah.
Any song that had that, ladies and gentlemen.
Hit, yeah.
Automatic Superman, and let me see you one, two.
Oh, you gotta see it. I can't wait till we get on Instagram. She is lady. Okay, so what's your next projects that you got coming out in the future for?
Oh, so this year I'm hoping to release my project in fall. Wait a minute. Hold up. No official date, but we got Shake Something out right now. Shake Something is available everywhere. Make sure you guys stream it. It's available everywhere. And then also we're going to follow up with another single later in the summertime. And then after that, stay tuned for the dates for the project.
Yes. Now, does Momager and do you guys ever come to New York?
We do.
We work. No, because you're perfect. We would love to have you. Okay, so we have. I'm gonna send Momager and you the link. We have on our page. I'm on our YouTube. We did season 1 last summer to where we bring artists to a sneaker store, sort of like Complex. And we
I love
them and we let them perform. Your energy, she's perfect for that, Hirsch.
Oh my God.
We need her on there. And you know what's crazy? This summer, I said to myself, I'm doing only girls.
Love it.
Only females. I swear this last
Girls,
summer I did all guys, so this summer is gonna be straight females. And we need you on the roster. Yes, definitely. Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, they said it's across. You ever been to Ricardo's?
I have not.
Okay, it's across from Ricardo's. That's a good plan, Paulie. We'll
P, I know P got it. Momager got it. They got it. And
yeah, we'll put it together. Definitely.
They say it is done.
Definitely. Okay, so Paulie, yeah. Paulie. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, and then I seen you in Quad Studio the other day. That's right, you do come to New York.
I was
Quad the other day.
Quad. We were having a listening session in
I saw you with the nice little dunks on. Yeah, I was all through your page.
Let me tell you that music that P heard. He can't tell you too much, but let's just say it's coming. It's coming.
How was the music, P? It's top 40. He said it's top 40.
Top 40. Top 10.
Talking about it. He been saying
he definitely recorded the whole.
Yes, he said he's going to the Grammy soon.
Cuts already, cuts all that.
No, but okay. So how do you like to feel when you come to New York and record in Quad? Now you know that's a legendary studio. Tone, you said the other day when we was down there 5 months ago when we got invited by the artists to come down and meet them. You still saw the bullet hole of Tupac.
Yeah, people don't even record. I don't want to say people don't even record at Quad no more. It's really more for like listening sessions and.
Yeah, that's what I had. I never recorded there ever. Just listening.
Yeah, that is true, right?
It's too expensive.
Okay, now, so let's go back to this Tupac bullet hole at Quad. You said you still. Why haven't they fixed that a bullet hole? And did you see that?
I did not see that. I'm glad I.
You saw it, Tone?
It's an elevator. It's legendary.
You said they don't fix it because it's legendary?
It's just one.
It's a landmark to them?
Mm.
Yeah, why haven't they fixed it, right? Yes. So you like New York City?
I like New York. Let me tell you something. New York is my #1 fan base on Antelope.
Really?
Since I can remember.
Yeah.
New York's hip hop.
Yes.
They a real one when they see one. Get you a natural, and that's factual.
Oh, yo, wait till y'all see the interview. You have to see how she came in the camera.
What did she say though?
She said it's natural and it's factual.
You know, Since you do the acting, just a quick, off-topic question.
Yeah.
Are you ever gonna do any like independent movies like on Tubi?
I have my movies on Tubi.
Oh, you have movies on Tubi? Okay.
Yes.
Amazon. That's a whole other angle she's working. That's crazy.
Yes.
What movies are on?
Have you seen the After Party or the Bad Girls?
I seen the After Party.
Okay, the After Party. Yep, that was me, Mercedes.
Okay, so you saw Paulie was putting the song with a little bit of like the Bad Girls and everything else that was really, but you can really act though. Did you take acting classes?
I've never taken an acting class a day in my life.
She said a day in my life.
A day in my life.
You never took acting classes a day in your life?
Never. Literally, like I told you, I never actively pursued acting. It pursued me. You want to know something? It's funny. You'll have your passion set for whatever your passion is, right? But also, when other opportunities are appointed to you, and then God says, look, this is what you can do. When he says yes, it's a yes. I said, okay, this is what we're doing. Because it's another part of me. Artists, I think the best part about being an artist in entertainment is being diverse. It showcases many parts of me, a lot of parts of who I am. And my personality is so animated. So I'm like, you know what? This acting thing is like kind of natural for me.
Yes.
You know what? It is. Is part of acting like you're a good actor?
No. When you act, you just have to not think about acting, if that makes sense, because it'll come off like you're acting, like it's scripted. Like
no, I meant like like when you're a good actor, you have to play like the part, like you're getting in the character, and please don't talk to me, I'm in character, or don't refer to me as my real name when I'm in character. Like
no, I'm pretty open. I'm pretty open when I'm acting. Boom, here it is. Here we go.
Nah, it's on. From what Paulie showed us last night, it was it's really good, and she's tatted up. So let's talk about this album that's coming out this summer, an EP.
EP possibly in fall. We have no dates, but
okay, like for like back to school kind of vibe.
Maybe after that.
Maybe after that. She ain't giving us too much, Tone. She ain't giving us too much.
Look, not too much. Not too much.
I can at least get that. How many songs?
Seven.
Okay.
7.
Gotcha.
The God number.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, so yeah, we would love to have you on the in the sneaker store. We think your energy and your performance is gonna be sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You love my retros. We call them dunks. Do you guys call them dunks?
Yes. No,
yes.
You had them on in quads. That's why I said that.
Yes, love them.
When I seen that, because of course I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna look through the gram and see who I'm gonna be face to face with. I said, oh, her swag is crazy. She's tatted up. She got dunks on. She's in quads. She's with the gangsters. I see all this in there. But that's what I'm saying. But now I'm talking to you. It's like you're very, very. You could be with that crowd and you could be with this crowd.
Thank you.
That's a good thing.
Yes, you have. Well, in this world, you have to be diverse because when you talk about dealing with people, you have to meet people where they're at, not where you want them to be. So a lot of times when you meet people, it's like, okay, that's you, this is me. Hey, I can mingle on this, I can mingle on this. But right here, it's still LaLoveTheBoss. So like, I set the tone for where I wanted to be. But you still have to know how to be diverse, It's a way of life.
Definitely. Yeah, and your interview games is on point, and you good to go. Listen, I don't want to. One thing about my interviews, that's why I said we had to come back. Usually my interviews about 15, 20 minutes, but I don't like to get too much from people. You know why? A lot of these interviewers try to drain you with stuff. I don't try to do that because I just build a rapport with y'all because this ain't the last time you're going to see me. We got to sit down. You got to come to the sneaker store. You got to come to the crib. You got to come everywhere. We got to figure this out. We got to do every interview. So I can't get everything at once. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's like dating somebody. It's like I gotta give you a little.
Exactly. Glad you look at it like that. Yo, she said it the right way, Tone. Yeah. And
can't give you everything up front. Then you have nothing to look forward to.
Yeah, and we bring a lot to the table too. We got producers that make beats. This is a whole vibe over here, girl. This is a platform. Thank God for that. So I can't believe we actually did it though. We did this by accident and we did it. And we're happy that we even on, I thank you for even pulling up. But you ain't get the best of us yet, girl. Wait till you see us on Instagram.
Oh,
shit. Crazy tonight. It's crazy tonight. So, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Shay Baby. Another night of the Industry Wednesdays. We here with LA Love, and y'all can come see us on Instagram. It'll be up on the page, and you know anything you want to shout out before we get out of here.
Make sure you guys go download my new single, Shake Something, out right now, available on iTunes, Apple Music, my goodness, YouTube, Google Play, everywhere. Go stream it right now.
Run it up. She deserves it.
LA Love the Boss. Follow me on Instagram at LA Love the Boss. That's at LALOVETHEBOSS. And Google works too for the rest.
Damn, she is a superstar, Paulie. All right, y'all know what it is. I see y'all later. Another night. And go stream and run up LA Love's album. It's the best. It's your boy Shay Baby. We out of here.